Welcome to Yoga for You. With your host, Ana del Rosal, certified yoga teacher. Yoga is not a substitute for medical attention, examination, diagnosis, or treatment. Please check with your doctor before beginning any exercise regimen, especially if you recently had surgery, are pregnant, or postnatal. If at any moment something doesn't feel right, please stop. It's important to listen to your body. I will provide detailed instruction as you move in and out of poses to ensure your safety. If you have any questions, contact your local yoga teacher or studio. Thank you for tuning in. Have a blessed day. Welcome to Yoga for You with Ana. Today our focus is going to be on a pre-ski. So we're really looking at strengthening the glutes and the quads. And we'll do a little core work to start. So come to lay on your back. So it's going to be easy core work, so don't go right to your brain like, oh no. Lay on your backs, please. Okay, so I want you to have your knees bent over your hips, arms over your shoulders. And this is really quite simple. First, actually tuck your tailbone so you feel your low back on the mat and you already feel your lower belly engaged. You're going to take your right arm overhead, left leg, and then exhale, pull it in. Inhale the other side. So extend, reach, exhale, pull everything in. Inhale. So this is not meant to be a quick exercise. Inhale, exhale, pull the belly in. Keep making sure that you're lengthening that tailbone. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just keep moving. So we're getting at the transverse abdominal layer, which is the deepest layer, and it wraps around the whole trunk. So from your spine to the front of your bodies, and it acts like a corset. Okay, let's just do one more to each side. Make sure you end off with left arm, right leg, and then hug it in. So it's just a really gentle way to get your core engaged. And then bring your feet down, please. Feet hip width apart. And hands by your shoulder, or hands on the floor. So I want you to press down through your feet here. And think of drawing your feet back towards your hips. So you feel the hamstrings engage, and then just scoop your tailbone up a tiny bit. So enough to let your hands slide through. And you're curling that tailbone towards your knees in line with the hips, so you haven't let them flail open. So I want you to feel this engagement of your lower glute fibers. So right at, like my Pilates teacher used to call it the smiley crease. So right at the dip of the lower end of your glutes. And just hold for a couple more breaths. Really scooping that tailbone, feeling your belly engage and your glutes and your hamstrings fire here. Take 2 more breaths. Good, and then slowly lower down. You can arch your back for a breath and then come into that scoop. Again, press into your feet. Think of hugging the legs towards each other even though the knees are staying in line with your hip points. Curl the tailbone up and lift. Again, just hover. Float your feet, float your hips, I should say. Pull the belly in. And again, find that engagement from your glutes and your hamstrings. So I don't want you to be squeezing the glutes. It's just this really subtle activation that happens at the lower end of your bottom. And then from there, come into your bridge. Keep curling that tailbone towards your knees. So you're feeling your hamstrings and this part of your bottom engage. 3 more breaths. Good, 1 more breath. And then exhale, lower down. We're going to do 1 more like that. Arch your back if you need it. Come back to neutral. Take 1 breath here. Good. Press into your feet. Think of pulling them towards your bottom so you feel your hamstrings engaged. Scoop your tailbone up and keep curling up, lifting just enough so you have space underneath your hips. And then from there, keep that engagement. Lift your hips from these lower glute fibers. Hug the knees in. Draw your belly in. Good, one more breath. Good, and then slowly roll down. Good, hug your knees into your chest, please. And to come up to stand, we're gonna rock, so just hug your knees in. Forehead to your knees, and I just want you to start rocking through your spine. You can bring the knees up. And just do 2 more. So massaging your spine here, and 1 more. And then come up. So if you're able to come up to stand there, feel free. But I want you to come up to stand, however you need to. So feet are hip width apart. We're going to come into dynamic chair here. So you're going to inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. And for the first one, just exhale, pause. Feel your feet. Inhale, lift your chest. And we're going to just fold forward here. Keep your knees bent, exhaling. Inhale, come back into chair. And again, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Good, this time fold forward for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, just come up. Exhale, fold forward for a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Last time, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Whew, hold your chair. Weight is in your heels. Lift your heart. Tuck your tailbone a little bit so you're getting these glutes engaged. Good, 3 more breaths. You got this. Lift your heart. Good, 2 more. Good, 1 more. And then press down through your legs. Whew. Close your eyes, take a full breath here. Exhale it out. Good, 1 more inhale. And exhale. Good, so we're going to do just a quick little stretch for the quads. Just fold forward and take your left leg back. Drop that left knee, right leg is forward. So you can keep your hands down on the floor if you want. But I want you to bring your weight forward into that right heel. So you're getting this quad stretch on that left side. Hands, both hands or one hand to that right thigh. You can lift the left arm up if you like. So really just focusing on this left quad stretch. Take 2 more breaths here. Good, let's switch sides. So hands down, just step that right leg back, left foot forward. You can stay down here and just lunging into that left knee. Both hands to the thigh or just right arm up. So just take a couple big breaths there. Keep dropping that weight into that left foot. Shoulders down. Belly in. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, 1 more full breath. Good, and now we're going to come into downward dog. So both hands down, step your left leg back, and lift your hips, downward dog. You can pedal out the knees if you want for a moment. Good, then both legs straight, shoulders towards your hips. 2 breaths here. So we're going to come into a lunge. And you're going to step that right foot forward. Again, press into this right foot and think of isometrically dragging it back. So again, you feel the hamstrings. Pull the low belly in so you come up come up just a high lunge, just for a brief moment. Inhale here. You're going to exhale to 45 degrees. And then inhale, come up. So we're going to repeat that a couple times. Exhale to 45 degrees. Inhale, lift. And just keep moving. Exhaling. Inhaling. Good. 3 more times. So you're going to start to feel your lower glutes burning again. And up. 2 more. Exhale forward. Inhale, lift. Ooh, I lost my balance. Last time, come forward and hold here. Press into that right heel. Push back through the left. So this left leg is firing up. Belly draws in. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Good. Both hands down. Step back to downward dog. You can bend that left knee so you straighten that right leg and just stretch that right leg. Good. 1 more breath. Okay, and then step the left foot forward. So before you come up, press into the left heel and think of just pulling it back so you feel these hamstrings engaged. Press back through your right heel, pull the belly in, come up to high lunge. So we're going to go into that 45 degrees 6 times. Inhale here. Exhale forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale forward. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last time, come up. And then come forward and hold. So reach the arms back. You're not rounding your spine here, but it's a long spine. Bend that front knee. Reach back through your right heel. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. And then exhale, both hands down. Step back. Bend the right knee. Just stretch that left leg. Let your head be heavy. Good. Then straighten both legs. Okay, we're adding on to what we just did. So step this right foot forward. So this is going to test your balance as well as strengthen the glutes. So arms up. You're going to exhale, come forward 45 degrees. Press into the right heel. You're going to tap that left foot forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Good. So we're going for 10. This is 3. And back. 4. Exhale. Inhale. Last 5. 3 more. Good. Last 2. It's okay if you lose your balance. Just come back. Last 1. Step the foot forward. Hands to prayer. You're going to twist to the left. So hook that right elbow outside the left knee. Press the palms into each other so you can open up through your chest. Bend the knees. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. Both hands down. Step back, downward dog. Take 2 breaths here. Good. And then look forward. Step your left foot forward. Good. Come up briefly to a high lunge. Inhaling. Exhale forward 45 degrees. Keep your arms overhead. Good, so we're going to go for 10 taps. When you're ready, exhale that right foot forward. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. So you can go at your own pace. Inhale. Good, 5 more. Last 3. 2. 1 more, you'll step that right foot forward, hands to prayer. Now we're going to twist to the right. So hook the left elbow outside that right knee. Press the palms into each other. Lengthen your spine. Good, one more breath. Good, then hands down. And actually just forward fold here. Take a full breath in. Exhale it out completely. Inhale. And exhale. Good, 2 more breaths. One more breath. Good, and then bend your knees, roll down, let's come to our backs. Okay, just have your knees bent. We're going to do pigeon here, or supine pigeon here. So take your right ankle, cross it over that left knee. You can stay there if that's enough of a stretch for your outer glute, or you can hug it in. Grab either the left hamstring, the left calf, that just depends on your flexibility. And then gently press this right elbow into your right knee. So just stretching the outer glutes on that right side, everything that we've just worked. Good, 3 more breaths. Okay, and from here we're going to go into a twist. So take your arms out to the side, lower that left foot, and then drop your legs to the left. Keep the right knee facing the ceiling, and then take your left hand into that right leg. I know this gets tricky, so whichever side your legs are twisting to, it's that hand that presses the knee open. So you're getting a low back, outer hip stretch here. Okay, take 2 more breaths. And then releasing your hand, come back through center. Drop that right foot. Left foot crosses over. Either stay here if this is enough, or hug it in. Grabbing the foot or the shin, the hamstring or the shin. Left elbow presses into the left knee. And flex the left foot, or whichever foot is crossing over the other, just to protect your knee here. Good, 2 more breaths. Good, and then releasing the leg, arms out to the side, twist to your right. And right hand comes into the left inner thigh, pushing that knee open. So you're maintaining the shape of the legs here, but you've just twisted through your spine. Take 3 breaths. Okay, then come back through center and hug your knees in. Just rock side to side again. If you feel like you want to do happy baby, you can either just hug the knees outside your hips here, or if you want to take the soles of your feet, feel free. Or just hug it in. Good. 1 more breath. And then just extend your legs long, arms down by your side. Palms. Allow your feet to flop open. And just take a couple of deep breaths. Shoulders slide down your back. And your choice of staying here longer. If not, just wiggle your fingers, deepen your breath. Take your arms overhead and stretch. And then hug the knees in. And just roll to one side. So close your eyes when you arrive in a comfortable seat. And just bring your hands to prayer, please. Just take a full breath in and a full breath out. And just repeat that a couple more times. Inhaling completely. Exhaling fully. And just take this moment to think of one thing that you're grateful for today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.